In a quiet Nigerian village, there lived Chike the carpenter whose hands turned wood into beauty. His heart also belonged to Adaze, a bright girl with dreams far bigger than their little village. When Adaze received her admission letter to the University of Lagos, the whole village celebrated. But joy turned to sorrow that night. Her parents confessed they could not afford it. Adaze wept, her dream shattered. But Chike made a silent promise. Day and night, he worked, his hammer never resting, his hands bleeding, until at last he placed an envelope into her hands. Your bridge is built. Now, walk across it. In Lagos, Adaze studied hard. Until she met Precious and her glamorous friends, rich, stylish, dripping in wigs, perfumes, and designer clothes. Adaze felt invisible in her simple dresses and sandals. One day, she whispered to Precious, I want to be like you. That night, they dressed her in a glittering red dress, high heels, and a wig. When she looked in the mirror, she barely recognized herself. Soon, Adaze was swept into a world of parties, champagne, and rich men with shiny cars. Her books gathered dust. The wooden necklace Chike carved for her was buried at the bottom of her drawer. Her calls to him grew fewer, until she forgot him completely. When Chike visited her in Lagos, his heart full of love, she laughed at him in front of her friends. Go back to your village, she said coldly. You don't belong here. His heart broke, but he didn't curse her. Instead, he returned quietly to the village, the weight of her words heavy on his chest. At night, he sat under the moonlight, his tools beside him, his eyes filled with sorrow. Yet, even in his pain, he whispered softly, I gave all I had. May God guide her. From then on, the sound of Chike's hammer once again filled the air steadier and stronger. Though his love had been cast aside, his spirit remained unbroken. And with every chair and table he built, his name rose higher, even beyond the borders of the village. In time his skill carried him to the city. Chike's legacy furniture was born, and soon he was a respected businessman. He even found new love with Amara, a kind architect. Together they had a daughter, Zara. Meanwhile, Adi's glittering world collapsed. Pregnant and abandoned, her rich friends vanished, leaving her alone. The parties ended, and the shame was unbearable. With nowhere to go, she returned to the village. One day news spread. Chike is coming home. Adi's heart leapt. Maybe he would forgive her. Maybe he still loved her. When the SUV rolled into the village, Adaze ran toward it,